So there's a rumor that JJK Season 3 Part 2 won't be airing until 2027. Now there are multiple sources backing this statement up, and to be honest, this caught me off guard at first because I've used Mushoku Tensei as an example for when Part 2 might come out. Since the first part of Mushoku Tensei aired in the winter season of 2021, and Part 2 of the first season aired in the fall season of anime, October 2021 to December 2021. So I was speculating that JJK Season 3 might have the same treatment as well, but that is not the case because the current network that airs JJK in Japan, MBS, has all its slots filled out. As you can see in the spring season, it's filled by this anime, and summer season and fall season, it's been filled by this anime. You can confirm this by going on my anime list and seeing when JJK Season 3 airs, and checking it with the spring anime, same time as JJK Season 3, and checking it with the summer and fall anime, same time as JJK Season 3. So both of these animes will be airing their episodes during the time slot JJK Season 3 would normally air in. So that is the main reason why this rumor / speculation has occurred. And yes, this anime has been confirmed to air back-to-back seasons, as we can see on the Crunchyroll news website. Now let's say if something goes wrong with this anime and it doesn't air back-to-back seasons, then I would assume JJK Season 3 Part 2 will take over for that part. But that is most likely not gonna happen, and I hope it doesn't happen because I want those animes to have their time to shine on TV. And now you might be thinking, why don't they just change broadcasting networks or change to a different time slot? And while that is possible, it's not the best idea from a business perspective. I mean, sure, JJK could find a different network besides MBS to air, but when you realize MBS is known as a pioneer in the Japanese broadcasting industry, and that MBS has been one of the producers for JJK from the start, it is not the best idea for this popular anime to leave one of the biggest broadcasting companies in Japan. Plus, even if JJK wanted to find a new network, they probably can't because there's probably like a contract it's constraining them from leaving, because MBS has been helping produce this from the very start, and they probably poured a lot of money into it, so they want to get their money back from a lot of people watching from their network. So the chances of JJK switching to a different network is probably impossible. And now you might be thinking, why don't they just change to a different time slot? Well, the time slot JJK currently airs in is in this programming block. So MBS has a late night anime programming block which currently airs on Saturdays from 1:53 AM to 2:53 AM, and this block also airs on Fridays from 12:26 AM to 12:56 AM. So during this programming block, ads are specifically aired during the midway of the episode. So during this scene right here in JJK, normally an ad will play for 2 minutes that is mainly tailored to anime audiences about some random stuff, and then from there they'll continue on. So for us, when we watch on Crunchyroll, we get this little 2-second little break, but for those who are watching on the broadcast in Japan, they have to wait for a 2-minute ad, which gets cut out by Crunchyroll. Now, this programming block does have 2 schedules, one on Saturday and one on Friday. They probably could air JJK during that time, 1:53 to 2:53, but that is later in the night, meaning there will be lower viewership, which the company does not want. Therefore, they really prefer Fridays 12:26 to 12:56 because there'll be more viewership to the broadcast, and they want most of the viewers to be awake while watching this anime since it's very popular. Now, for anyone wondering why they can't just air the show on a normal block instead of a programming block, it's because they can't decide when the ads play. For a programming block, they can specifically add ads during the middle of the episode and the end, but for a normal block, they just can't do that. Anyways, I do think JJK Season 3 Part 2 will most likely air in 2027 based on everything I just said. They probably still want to keep the same time slot, and they don't want to change network companies. I mean, they probably can't even if they wanted to. But yeah, that's it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.